Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Want to welcome you to Barbara's Stamp Pad on a Sunday afternoon from about halfway sunny San Antonio, Texas. Let me get to my comments section here. Hello, Pat. Welcome. Okay, so Whitney is on the loose down here. Thank you for sharing, Pat. And okay, she's already knocked something over. And right before I went live, she decided to literally just jump on my desk, like out of nowhere. She's a little stealth thing. She's on the floor right now checking out what she just dropped. But I'm like really hoping that she does not literally just jump on my table. She came off to the left of me and just jumped right across my keyboard. Hello, Corin. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for always sharing. Thank you guys for always sharing my videos. Those help me those help a lot when it comes to getting into people's algorithms and showing the video to more people and just inviting more people to watch. It's always fun to see new faces and join our little crafting community. Hello, Bonnie. Thank you for sharing. Hey, Stella. Welcome. So as you come on in, say hello. I'll go ahead and get started because today is probably going to be like right around an hour. And so we'll go ahead and get started with the usual announcements. Now that we got some chit chat out of the way. Always stamping with Debbie G. Thank you for watching from YouTube, and Beverly's watching from YouTube as well. Hello, Jess. From New Zealand. Awesome. Wow. I don't think I've ever had anybody from that I've known, not from the United States watching. So that's awesome. Yes. Just finished. Let me see if I can pull that up there. Sometimes these comments, even with my glasses, I struggle to read. Jess just finished one of her first paper pumpkin kit alternative cards. That's awesome. So let me go ahead and get started because y'all know when I do my unboxings, I typically will make the cards like as they're designed. That way you can see exactly what you're going to be making. And if you're making them like that, it kind of helps you with the visual of putting together. I know that other people might have like unboxings and even Stampin' Up has their own little videos, but those go by like super quick. I mean, they're playing to music and they're just, assembling them super quick and it's hard to follow those. So when you'll watch mine, I just take it down a level and kind of go step by step with how I interpreted the instructions. And y'all know sometimes the instructions aren't always clear. And then sometimes there might be a mistake. There just could be. And through the process of putting them together is when I figure out like something wasn't right or did I do something wrong, which that happens. I do things wrong. And so, but I enjoy doing the unboxings. I enjoy casing the catalog and I just do. I do because I want to show you guys also. And I see her over at the window again, looking out. So if y'all hear something drop in the background, she's in the kitchen. It's my cat who's just ruthless. Yeah, she's looking for something to get into. So, but anyway, I have my little squirrel moments, and especially when I see her doing something, being somewhere she's not supposed to be, it certainly does not help. So, but I do want to welcome you. My name is Barbara Ragsdale, and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator that lives in San Antonio, Texas. And I am live on Sunday afternoons at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time in order to show you how to hand make your cards, how to hand make gift items, gift packaging. I do unboxings. I like to case the catalog to show you that you can make the things that you see in our catalogs. And I hope that you all keep, like, I have a whole library of catalogs because they're all idea books. If you stop and think about it, those products in those catalogs, they might be retired. Some might still be in the product line, but ultimately they're idea books. And you can flip through those to get like base ideas and then twist them to make your own. Or if you want to case the catalog, you can certainly do that. And I'm here to show you that you can make those things in the catalog. So let's see, what else do we got going on here? Let's see. Always Stampin' with Debbie G says she wished we could get Paper Pumpkin here. I guess I didn't realize Paper Pumpkin wasn't across the seas. Hello, Lisa from Missouri. And always Stampin' with Debbie G says it's 9 a.m. Monday morning here in New Zealand. Awesome. That's awesome. It's always cool to see all the different time zones. Let me throw my banner across the bottom of the screen before I forget. Is that the right one? Let me make sure. Is that the right one? It is the right one. Okay, so that's my monthly online ordering special little banner. If you see anything that you would like to order during today's demonstration, there will be, I didn't post the supply list because I need to add the pictures of what I'm doing today to the supply list, and I'll do that after the live. But if you see anything that you would like to order today, I do have my monthly online ordering special where if you purchase at least $25 in my online store, which that's going to take me into another thing. This is actually the last month that the online ordering special will be this particular minimum. And in my next newsletter, I'm going to be spelling out all of the new features of my new monthly online class and Class to Go. So, but for this month, I'll tell you all that more in the next live. I want to talk about it too early with the current stuff still being in place. But if you order $25 or more in my online store in this month, in October, you're going to get the free kit in the mail that makes these 4 cards using the Warm Welcome bundle. One of them is stuck together. There we go. Using the Warm Welcome bundle, and I know y'all probably can't even see those cards the way I'm showing them. Let's see. Here we go. Let's just do one at a time. So it's this card. Trying to get my angle here. Everything will be cut for you, die cut for you, embossed. There we go. I like that little shadow that's showing up so you can actually see the embossing on these cards. There we go. And then the last one. There we go. Very, very simple. But like I said, everything will be, you'll have bases. Everything will be cut for you, die cut for you, embossed. If there's any punching, which I don't think on this one there was, all you do is the stamping, and it uses the Warm Welcome bundle. And that'll also be, I didn't include that on the supply list, but I'll go ahead and throw that on the supply list. And if your order is $50 or more, you'll get a coordinating accessory that you can use on that particular class kit. So that's the monthly online order special. You do have to use that host code that's scrolling across your screen, and I'll just leave it there unless it gets in the way. And then let me catch up on some comments. I think I have a couple of mods in my chat. So it's usually Scrap and Stamp with Shannon and Bev Hassel. They should have, well, if they're watching from Facebook, it won't show it, but they will usually have little wrenches by their name. So if you have any questions and I don't see it or I overlook it, and because once I'm demonstrating, I'm like not paying attention to the chat as much, feel free to ask your questions and they will answer them as best they can. All right, so if you're watching from YouTube and you see that little bitty kitty holding the subscribe sign on your bottom right hand screen, I invite you to subscribe to my channel. That way you know when I go live or upload a video. Plus, a couple of days ago, I guess it was, I reached my 600 subscribers. Yay! And I was talking about that at the last live. All right, so what's the first item up? Of course, it's going to be paper pumpkin. All right, you guys, if you enjoy what you're seeing today, like if you've already got your kit, your ho 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 kit for this month, the October kit, you know it is super cute. You know it's super cute. So this next month, the next kit is going to coordinate with this. But this next kit is going to contain enough supplies to make 12 tags, 4 of each designs. The box is super cute as well. I don't know if you can see that full box on there, but the box is going to be super cute, just like this month's was. And just know that you have until November the 10th in order to subscribe. The window opened October 11th. And so you have until the 10th to log into your account. If you want more than one box, if you want to pause it, or if you want to subscribe. The link will be, if you would like to be one of my Paper Pumpkin subscribers, the link is in the event description. And you can certainly use that link in order to subscribe, but you got to do it by November the 10th. And then also, I'm going to be showing you today, there are some North Pole sacks that you can purchase. I believe it's 10 to a pack, and they're like $4. So they coordinate with next month's kit, but they also coordinate with this month's as well. So I'm going to be showing you a couple of them that I kind of threw together this time. And then we have our starter kit special. So through the end of this month, you can get $155 worth of products for only $99 plus tax. Normally, you only get $125. So they're throwing in an extra $30. And the items in the kit can be whatever you want. So you get to pick what you want to put in your kit, not what somebody else thinks you need. So that is the beauty of the Stampin' Up! Starter Kit. So if you're looking to get your crafting supplies at a discount and then be able to take advantage of awesome benefits like getting catalogs early and getting to order early and getting a discount on top of a discount, and oh my goodness, the possibilities are endless, then you want to do it before the end of this month to take advantage of the current starter kit special. All right, and so the next thing is my April retreat, which this is kind of what it is currently. There's gonna be a couple of changes, just a couple of the small minor changes, and I can tell you where it's going to be. The prices may be reduced a little bit because of meals, so I just want to throw that out there. Right now the prices are still with the meals, And then also, I don't want to say anything before it's final, but uh, do I say anything? I don't know. I'm not going to say anything until it's final. But just know that if you're looking for a weekend retreat to go to in the springtime, and I did correct the date at the top. Last week I had it say April to October, and I was like, wow, that would have been an awesome retreat to be that many months long. But it's only April 6th through the 9th. And just be forewarned, yes, it is Easter Sunday, just so you know. And so, but this one is going to be at the Crafty Chicks Cottage in Waxahachie, Texas, which was my old stomping grounds before I moved to San Antonio. So I'm coming back to the area. And if you're looking to come to a fun weekend retreat, you are invited. I believe there's 6 spots left right now, but there could be the possibility of 6 more opening after that. So look for the link in the event description so you can go check that out. And if you're not able to come, that's okay. There's a to-go option that's available where you can also get your make and takes and your pillow gifts and your $50 Stampin' Up! Goodie bag, all to go for $116. And that includes shipping already. And then you also have the option to add on a couple of classes. And this particular retreat is to feature new products from the January to June 2023 mini catalog. And that's all I'm going to say for now until I know some other things are final. And then I'll make an announcement on that. And if the other thing doesn't happen, then I'll just firm up everything on my end and we'll leave it at that. All right, the next thing is my Leaves of Holly online bingo class. There is still time to register through the end of this month, but you want to do it sooner than later so you don't forget. The fee is $43.50 and includes a bingo card, a swag bag of product that you can use on your make and takes, and we'll be doing 4 stamping projects using the Leaves of Holly bundle. Everything will be cut, die cut, punched, embossed. We'll play 6 games of bingo. You can purchase extra bingo cards. You can also add on the Leaves of Holly bundle at my cost. That'll save you tax and shipping, so you don't have to order it directly from Stampin' Up. You can order it when you register, and that'll be included with your goodie bag. The fee is $43.50, and that does include shipping. And then you can also invite a friend, and anyone in the U.S. can join and play. The bingo class is going to be held via Zoom. And if you do refer somebody new to me to this event, there'll be a goodie for you in your goodie bag. And if you need catalogs, actually, if you need catalogs at any time, let me know and I can get you some. All right. And then the next thing is, this is going to be a little pop-up class. And I actually do have all the cards here to show, but I threw these 2 little Stamp-A-Stacks together. The first one is the Lights Aglow. So if you missed my last retreat, this last retreat in October, just a few weeks ago, I've decided to take the 2 add-on classes and make them Stamp-A-Stacks. And so if you're interested in a Lights Aglow Stamp-A-Stack class to go, where you'll make 12 cards total, 4 designs, there's 3 of each design, cardstocks can be cut, sorted, ready to stamp, assemble. You'll receive over $20 of merchandise along with your cards, as well as the PDF tutorial. It is $39 shipped, or $30 if you would like to swing by my house in San Antonio, Texas, and do a porch pickup. So that's with the Lights Aglow suite. And then the next one was the Go to Greetings Stamp-A-Stack. Basically, same thing, just 4 different cards. And that's kind of a little sneak peek of the 4 cards to give you there. So whether you're interested in the go-to greetings or the lights aglow, both of those classes are available to go. And I believe the registration date is November the 5th. I think that's what I put down on my my other page. So yeah, it's November the 5th, which is the registration deadline. And then also just know that I do still have my Christmas card stamp a stack classes that are available. 3 of those are using the Leaves of Holly bundle and some designer series paper. And the one on the bottom right is the one that uses the Christmas Scotty bundle and a little bit of the Lights Aglow sweet paper. And Miss Whitney is right here beside me. Hi, Mama. You can't come up here, okay? Don't come up here. I know. Oh, you're so beautiful. But you can't come up here, okay? No, jump. Please do not jump. Oh my God, she's probably going to jump, you guys. And then don't forget, next month, November 19th through the 20th, I will be at the Freeman Coliseum. And here's a picture of my very first time being there. I will have my booth set up with lots of goodies to share, and I'll be there both days. I can't remember the times, but if you're local to me and you're looking for free admission, go ahead and message me your mailing address. And as soon as I get those tickets, I will attempt to mail one to you. And I say that just because I don't know at this point, I don't know who all else has emailed me. And I want to make sure I only have like 10 tickets. So basically it's first come, first serve. So I do want to invite you, if you're local to me and looking for a place to come and shop and for your Christmas. This place is huge, you guys. It's the buildings behind the Freeman Coliseum where they normally hold like all the stockyard stuff when the stockyards come to town. So it's huge. It's huge. All right. I am going to try to get back to my comment section so we can get started. Let's see. Let me take that off. Mary wants to know, I'm starting from the bottom and working my way up. Mary wants to know, where'd it go? What day is the bingo class? It is Friday, November the 11th. Friday, November the 11th is the bingo class. Oh, thank you, Bev, for answering that. I'm trying to pull up Jess's comment. There's like a little bit of a delay. When I click, I don't see it on my screen. And so that's why I'm just like, oh, and see, there we go. There we go. You can't say, do I tell you, then not. Now we're wondering. No, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. I didn't see anything. Well, let me check my messages while I'm right here with you guys. Maybe she's responded. Let's see. Nope, not yet. But she did say she would let me know later today. So yeah, sorry. But it's exciting. It's exciting. It's exciting for me and then exciting for that person as well. So, all right. So let's do a drawing for last week. If you watched was it last week? Yeah, I guess it was last week. If you watched last week's video, actually we're gonna do 3 drawings, and I'm gonna tell you why. So if you watched last week's video when I did the birthday kit, does it seem like it's been last week? Y'all, I'm telling y'all. if I did not have my head attached, I would certainly lose it. I'm going to go ahead and let's see. Yeah, I can switch the cameras because I'm going to do the drawings for I'm going to do the drawing for last week, definitely. But I'm going to do a redrawing for a live I did a while back, and those prizes have never been claimed. And there was actually 2 prizes that were in it. And so I'll do 2 more drawings in order to give those away. So if you liked, commented, and shared last week's video, you are on this wheel. And let me that come share my screen. Let me make sure it actually does share. Mm-hmm. There we go. There we go. It is sharing. Okay. So let me shuffle these really, really quick while I am chatting. Hold on. I'm just going to shuffle these. But if you liked and commented and shared last week's video, you're on this wheel. And of course, if you shared, you're on here twice. So if you're new and watching, you can get on next week's wheel as well if you like, comment, or share my video. And you can share whether you're on Facebook or you're on YouTube. Just have to remember to come back into the comment section, excuse me, and type shared in the comments so that I know to give you extra credit. And that's only because of privacy settings. I can't see everybody that shared, only a few people. All right, so that's enough. And the first thing we're going to do, I don't have my other camera on, I don't think. But remember last week I put together the birthday. Let me write these down. The birthday organizer kit and the 2 cards that I made last week. That's what I'm going to be giving away first. And so let's spin. Where's my sound? See, there's a delay in my sound because I don't hear my. That actually made no sound whatsoever. But look, it's Corin. Oh, there's the sound. Corin Buvia. I've never know how to pronounce her name. But, it was her share. So congratulations, Corin. I know you were watching earlier, and I hope you still are. But in case you come back and watch the replay, you won the 2 birthday cards from the birthday organizer kit that I put together last week. So congratulations. And then now what I'm going to do is, and I know you guys can't see this, but do y'all remember, for those of you that watch me regularly, remember the Christmas tag kit that had the 3 really cute oversized tags? I'm going to be giving those away next. So the Christmas tags, we're going to be just redrawing for that. And I will show you when I get my camera flipped so that you guys can actually see the prizes. Let's spin this again. There's my sound. The 3 Christmas tags is what we're drawing for right now. And Mary Ellen Ryan, I'm writing this down. Congratulations, Mary Ellen. Oh, and if the lady that won this, Belinda Brockwell, if she ever contacts me back, I'll just give her alternate prizes for what she didn't win, because this is something that she did not claim. And then the last thing I'm going to draw is for a package of our solid faceted gems. That was also part of that package because she had won 2 drawings. So I'm going to be redrawing for a package of the solid faceted gems, and we are just going to spin this again. I got to get rid of these prizes. And I love giving things away, and because you support me. Oh, that's Donna Straub. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Want a package of the solid faceted gems, and I can't tell if it was sharing. I don't see my stop sharing, and I wasn't looking at comments, so I don't know. Could y'all see that? At the beginning, it had a sharing tab at the bottom, but now I don't see it. And I'm looking on there, and I don't see it. So let me just close that window and get into StreamYard. I'm not sure if it was showing the wheel. It's showing it, but anyway, let me flip the camera. Let me get it down on my desktop. And I did do a little bit with my lighting. And so hopefully you guys can see once we get this down. Hopefully you guys will be able to see a little bit better my desktop. I think you can. I think I just need to be able to move up a little forward than what I'm normally used to sitting. So this is going to be a little bit different for me today. But let me go ahead and show you. Let me go ahead and show you the prizes. So can you guys all see my desktop a lot better than normal? Because I do not have my overhead light on. I just have like other little lights on to help kind of shine on this area. Plus, I also put down, if you haven't noticed, I need to tack that down a little more right there. But I also put down a new little, let me move this back a little bit so it seems a little more straight there. I also put down a new layer of this vinyl stuff for me to work on. So I hope you like it. I like changing it up every now and then, and this makes things on my desk just pop a little bit more. So I hope you like it. I like it. All right. So just really, really quickly, let me just show you, because I know you couldn't see when I was doing it, but these are the 2 birthday cards that Corin won on the prizes. Cute. From the birthday organizer kit. And then these are the tags I was talking about. And these are the tags that Mary Ellen Ryan won, these 3 tags. And it's got the to and from on the back. Remember those from the Christmas tag kit, which we have lots of kits, you guys, that are still up for grabs in our kit section on my online store. So you'll want to make sure you go check those out. And then Donna Straub won the package of the solid faceted gems. So yay. So I believe I have mailing addresses for everybody. So we should be good to go. Now let's go ahead and get started. Let's do this paper pumpkin kit unboxing. Look at this box. Oh my goodness. Is this not cute? So cute. Ho, ho, ho is the name of October's paper pumpkin kit box. And if you're not familiar with Paper Pumpkin, it is our monthly paper crafting subscription box. So every single month, the projects change, and everything you need in order to create the projects that I'm going to be working on today was included with this box. Now, what normally comes with our kits? You're not going to see all of it right now just because I have I've taken some of them off, but let me see if I can get a back of a card here. You're going to get an exclusive stamp set that you'll be able to use on these projects. Now, the stamp sets that come with paper pumpkin kits, they are photopolymer so that you can see right through them. That's the beauty of paper pumpkin kits. I love photopolymer stamp sets. But you're only going to get these particular stamp sets in these kits. You'll never see these stamps in any of our catalogs. And so look at this month's stamp. Is that not cute? You have a stamp image of Santa. You've got some snowflakes. You've got Santa in his sleigh in deer. You've got these cute fonts. One says Merry. This one says Ho, Ho, Ho. And then you have Christmas and holiday. This one's a long one. 'Tis the season to be jolly. And then up here, you have this one that says Santa Claus is coming to town and holly jolly, and then deliver to. This is a really cute stamp set. And I have seen so many alternative cards done with this particular project. I can't count. I mean, literally, there's some really creative people out there. And so I wanted to show you the stamp set there. Now, what else do you get? You're always going to get at least one Stampin' Spot. And this is just a small version of, let me get you a large one so you can kind of see the difference. So this is our regular Stampin' Pad, and then you're going to get a small little Stampin' Spot that's so cute and portable. And you can totally use these over and over and over if you ever need. We do have the little refill bottles that I believe are $3.75, and you can just re-ink these little pads so that you can use this over and over. This is a great way to not only build your little stamp collection, especially if you're not worried about like the bigger stamps or current, because these do retire every single month, but it's also a great way to build up your little Stampin' Spot collection so that you can gather a color every single month. And in some kits, you get 2 of these. So I think last month or the month before is the one where we got 2 of them. So it's a great way to build your stamp and color collection. Your kits are also going to come with, this particular kit came with a full sheet of large dimensionals. It came with a sheet of glue dots. So normally our glue dots are on this particular ring, and she is already up here. Don't even think about it, girl. She may hiss at me too. But normally the glue dots are on this little ring and come in a box. And I'm going to be using mine today just because I like to save mine. So that if I'm either going somewhere and don't want to take my other ones, or if I'm putting something in a kit, I can throw some of these in a kit. There's also these cute little bitty, it's not a very large sheet, and I've already used some of them on some of the projects, but these little adhesive back, they look like pearls, but I don't know what the description is. Let me see if they actually say what they are. I don't see the description of what they're calling them, but they're like little adhesive backed embellishments that you can use. If you are doing a subscription and you're getting a subscription for the very, very first time, your kit is going to come with, I need to clean this one, but your kit is going to come with an acrylic block that you can use over and over and over. And all of your stamps in your paper pumpkin kit, they'll never be larger than this. Okay. Now you can also decide to purchase other acrylic blocks from my online store, but just know you'll get one. Okay. So you can use these over and over. I do want to tell you, with your acrylic blocks, like this one's dirty and I didn't use this one because I needed to clean it, but you really want to keep your acrylic blocks clean. Okay. Like literally wipe them down with baby wipes. You can do warm soap and water and then dry them off, but you want to keep them clean because you're touching them, so the oil from your fingers getting them on there, you're getting on there. If you're putting these photopolymer stamps on there and they're dirty, that stuff is transferring to your stamp. And then if you keep doing that over and over and over, and you don't ever clean your stamp, and it just keeps collecting, dirt and grime and whatnot, adhesive, and it gets to the back of this, then it makes it harder for your stamp to actually cling to your block. Okay, so you do want to make sure you keep a clean acrylic block so that the health of your stamps is always going to be there. Like, they'll be clean, they'll cling like they're supposed to, and so forth and so forth. So that's just a little tip. Now, what else did it come with? I've got everything scattered literally right here, but you're going to have your bases, which this is one of the bases. And then this is one, let me bring that up a little bit so you can see the detail of, it's very fine, but it's like a really fine line, like a little pinstripe. It's really fine, but you're going to have your bases and you get 3 of these. That's one design. And then the second one is this one. Look at that envelope. The envelope's already decorated for you. And the front is kind of like it's got the same color as the base of the card. You can't really see that, but it's there. And then the last base is this one, and then has this particular coordinating envelope. You're going to see the detail of each one of them just when I do each card. Now, this looks kind of messy because, let me get that out of the way, because I've already used some of these, but you're going to get all of your die cuts that you need. There's going to be a sheet of this vellum that says ho, 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 and we're going to be using that on the middle card. So let me put that there. And then you have these die cuts that everything is die cut for you in our kits. So really all you have to do is pop them out. But once you start moving them around, sometimes they just kind of want to come out on their own. So there's a sheet of those die cuts. There was an entire sheet of these snowflakes, and we're going to be using some of these snowflakes on our cards. Then we have these particular little pop outs that you're going to be stamping on. And this one we just use as an accent, but you've got that piece there. And then there were 3 sheets. I kept the spent ones in there too, but there's 3 sheets of these, which you got a couple of Santas, you got the die cuts Joy, the frame to one of the cards, and a couple of accent pieces and an accent piece for one of the cards as well. And then also there are 2 different styles of these particular die cuts. This is one of them, and this is the other one that we're going to be using on card 1. So that's a lot of stuff, but everything I showed you, that was times 3, because this particular kit makes 9 cards. And then also it comes with the instructions. There's instructions for each particular card. And then there's also like a built-in ruler. So this will show you, on card 1, the pieces that you need, how to assemble, and then card number 2, and then card number 3. And then on the back, there's another little picture that kind of gives you a different idea of all of the pieces that you're using in card 1. It's without the instructions, but it gives you a visual of all the pieces you're going to be using in card 2, and then all of the pieces you're going to be using in card 3 as well. So, and all of these, let me see if I can bring this up for you here so I don't say anything wrong. But for these particular subscriptions, you can pay as you go. And if you do, it's $23.50 a month. or you can do prepaid subscription plans where you can prepay 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, or 12 months. So if you're looking to gift to somebody that's pretty crafty, and this is the way to go. These paper pumpkin kits and subscriptions are the way to go. We also have other kits, so many other kits, like the birthday organizer kit, the Christmas tag kit. There's just so many other kits, and they classify them whether you stamp or don't stamp. So depending on what you're looking for, if you have somebody that's crafty but maybe doesn't quite understand stamping just yet, there's lots of non-stamping kits where everything's already pre-printed for you, and basically you're just assembling. Otherwise, if there's a stamping kit, there's going to be obviously a stamp, a stamping spot, that kind of things that you need. And then, of course, you'll have an acrylic block in with those kits as well. All right. So we're going to get started on our first card, which is going to be using this particular base. I will tell you that when you are putting together your cards, sometimes there's a few extra tools that you need in order to help you with assembly. And I'm using a bone folder, and that is just to help burnish that edge a little bit so that my card lays flat. Now, this particular card is a landscape card, so I want to make sure that when I stamp on the back, and I am using our limited edition stamp set, and this one I'm using Made with Love. So when you want to stamp the back of your cards, you want to make sure that you can, let me get it the right way, put something on the back so that people know it was handmade. And so we are just going to stamp Made with Love. And let me see if I can do this real quick. Did it move? I guess it did move in a little bit. Did it look like it zoomed? It should have. All right, let me put that off to the side. I already put my finger in it. Oops. Okay. Now I've mixed up all my stuff. Where did that sheet go? Here it is. Okay. Make sure. Sorry about that. I was showing you all my stuff, and then of course I've moved everything, and everything's not where it was before. Okay, so what we're doing is we are putting large dimensionals on the back 4 corners of each one of this little piece right here. And then I put one in the center. And we are going to layer this over the middle. So this kind of gives you a guide of where you need to put this piece. That's how simple these kits are. Okay, so we're just gonna lay that up against the left side and then let it fall. And then just give it a little pressure so that it sticks. Let me move that out of the way so I can actually see some comments. Okay. And then let's do some stamping. Let's get some stamping out of the way. I'm going to go ahead and stamp both of my Santas. Okay, so let's bring back my little stamping spot. And where's my Santa? This is one of those things where you can, this kind of gives you a guide of where you need to be stamping so that you stamp directly where you need to. Let's see if I can do this from this angle. I think I got it. I think I got it on that one. I'm going to go ahead and do both of them since I have it. Since I have this out, so I'm just going to ink that up really, really good and do my second one. There we go. Move that off to the side. And we're only going to be using one on this one, so we're going to pop him out right there. And let's do some assembling. We're going to be using this long one. See how easy those pop out? We're going to be using that one, and then we're going to be using this one of these green ones. So we're going to pull one of those out as well. And I forgot, we're going to be stamping on this one. Where did my mat go? Oh, it's over here to my left. I normally put things on my right. Okay, so on this one, we're going to be stamping 'Tis the Season to Be Jolly. So let me ink that one up. And this green is kind of dark. So you really have to ink this up pretty good in order to make sure that your sentiment is going to show through there. And so let me see if I can. Okay, there we go. Give that a little pressure. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Let me put that off to my right like I normally do. All right, so let's put some, we're going to put some snowflakes on first. Okay, so we're definitely going to be using, look how easy these pop out. But you do want to be careful with these delicate type dies because you could rip them. So we're going to be using like that size. There's a small, medium, and large. That's a small one. Let me make sure what this size is. That's the large one. There's that one. And why? Okay, I guess that one's the right one. Okay. I want to make sure I got the right size snowflakes for this one. I'm going to put a glue dot in the center of that, and then that one goes basically down there. This one was going to go up there. Now, when I assemble these, remember I do these basically how they're designed. But if you want to go rogue and go and do alternatives, by all means, go for it. I love to see alternative things people do with the paper pumpkin kits. Okay, so this little piece right here, we're going to put some glue dots on the back of this. Now, while I'm putting this on, let me let you know also, because I'm probably going to forget. I have it over here to the right of me. I do go live. Well, no, I don't go live anymore. I do pre-recorded videos on Wednesday mornings at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. When I remember my days. That's a joke for those of you that know that I was like off a day this week. Okay, so what I'm doing right now, these little bitty white things that pop off, so when you take something off of the die cutting, I'm just taking those off with my paper snip so those don't hang out and make it look like I just popped something off of a pop something off. But I'm going to put this right here. Oops, let me bring that up a little bit so you see a little bit more of the snowflake over here on the right hand side, just the bottom part of it. This stamped piece, same thing. You can just take those off barely. I'm going to put some glue dots on the back of that as well. Just putting them on the ends, and then I'll put one in the middle. Okay, and then we're going to put that right on top. There we go. Just give a little pressure to that one. Santa. I think on the directions it shows like 2 dimensionals, and I think on my other ones I just did like 1, but we'll do 2 like it shows on the directions. We're going to put him, I found it easier to put him down first when I was doing mine. So we're going to put him down in the middle. And then remember the joy. We're going to pop out the J, and we're going to pop out the Y. And we're going to use those. We're not going to use the O. You don't use the O on this one. I'm just going to put 1 on here. Okay. Let's put this down. I'm going to put that down right there. And same thing with the Y. I'm just going to put 1 in the middle. I think on the instructions, it has you putting 1 here and then splitting 1 in half and putting 1 side here and 1 side there. But we'll just put 1 in the middle. Okay, I think 1 is plenty. And then we're going to put that one right there. And then remember those little, if I can find what I did with them. Here we go. Those little embellishments. I'm going to use the end of my Take Your Pick tool to pick, so I can get one up here. I need to change out my thingy, but the little end that has the gummy stuff on the end, we're going to put one of those in the center of that snowflake. And then let me use some smaller ones. You barely can see, and see, I've covered up that snowflake, so I can't put anything there. But you can barely, y'all have no idea how much time I spent trying to figure out, because you can't see in the pictures, on the paper pumpkin pictures, you can't see where those things are because they're so light and they're so tiny. And I finally figured out where they were. I had to take a picture of the picture and like zoom in. It was hilarious. I literally spent probably almost 15 minutes trying to figure out where in the world do these things go? All right, and here's the coordinating envelope. Now on the front, I forgot to show you the front of it. On the front, look, it's even decorated on the front. But that is the first card, and let me show you this kit. Also makes, you got 2 more envelopes, and you have the other 2 cards that I made, but those are the first set of 3 cards that this particular kit makes. Is that not cute? That is so cute. Okay, so now let's get started on the second card. Let me set those off to the side. And we have this particular base, and this card is, this one is a portrait card. So let me make sure I'm on the right side here. We're going to stamp the back. Made with love. Okay, now let's flip this over. And what do we got going on first? We got going on first this particular, oh, I think I might have forgotten to show you this piece in the beginning. But you've got this particular pre-printed piece. And on this one, we are going to be using this Santa, sleigh, and reindeer stamp. So let's ink that up really, really good. Giving a little pressure. And this gets stamped over the top. I'll give that some pressure, and then you'll be able to see what I did. Look at that. Is that not cute? That is cute. Okay, so we have this piece, and then on this particular set of little punch out die cuts, we're going to be using this one. And I know you probably cannot see it, but I'm going to see if maybe you can.
around the edge of it, look around the edge of it. It has a really faint stitching to it, so it's really, really pretty. We're going to be stamping on that, and we're going to be stamping on that one. I'm using one of my other acrylic blocks, but we're going to be stamping Santa Claus is Coming to Town. Now, if you really like this kit, I hate to say it, but it's no longer available because the deadline was back on October the 10th, or October the 10th. Because our deadlines are the 10th of every single month. So we stamp that in the middle. And as Paper Pumpkin subscribers, you can also get refills to these kits when they become available, if they become available. Let's see, on this one, we're going to put dimensionals on the back. And I'm almost done with this sheet. This is the same sheet I just opened up the other night. We're going to put one on the 4 corners, and we're going to put one in the middle, just to help give that middle a little support. But yeah, you can't get these kits anymore unless you find somebody that just is willing to give up one of their kits. Okay, so what I'm going to do on this one is this is going to go kind of in the center, a little more towards the upper part of the card. Okay, we got to save a little bit of room to put the rest of the stuff down here. And on this particular piece of die cut punch outs is the frame to this particular card. Okay, so let's pop that out. And this middle piece you don't need. You can certainly throw it away, or you can use it on maybe another project that you might have. It's just a scrap piece of basically basic white. I'm going to use my Take Your Pick tool, and we are going to put a glue dot on each of the corners. Okay, so if you have this kit and you haven't put yours together yet, you can definitely follow along. I'm a very visual person, so sometimes I have to watch something and then kind of be able to stop it and slow down and watch it in slow-mo or something. But this frame is going to go over this part of the card. Okay. Now, it's not going to cover the entire part, and that's okay. Now, what I've seen on some alternative cards is I've actually seen people turn this piece into like a shaker card, which is really, really easy to do. If you have some of our, you can use window sheets along with our strip tape. You can also use our clear medium envelopes to do that. And then, of course, we have all kinds of embellishments, little sequins and things like that you can put in there and make it a shaker card. So definitely, if you're part of the Paper Pumpkin groups on Facebook, you've probably seen some of those, and they are super, super cute. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to pop out this one. And this one has, I believe this one has dimensionals on it. I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back of this one. Put one in the center there. Okay, now this piece right here actually covers that bottom part. Okay, so we're going to cover up that piece of extra. So you can just line that up with the bottom of your that frame. And then we're going to be using the last large snowflake on this thing. And let's get a glue dot in the middle of that one. Oh, wait, no, this one doesn't use it uses the other one. Sorry, let's put that back. Let me put that back right there. It uses this one. Get a glue dot. And then let's put that right here on the corner. Look how easy that is. Look how easy that is. Okay, and the last thing is, well, not the last thing, but one of the die cuts on here says ho, ho, ho. We're going to be using that. Plus, I've lost my vellum piece, y'all. No. Hold on. Hold on. I know it's right here. Let me move some of this stuff through the process of elimination over here. Where did my vellum piece go? Okay, now those are the prizes. Oh, it's right in, oh my God. See, I'm telling you guys, it was right in front of me. Okay, so we're going to pop this vellum piece out. Good Lord. All right, so let's flip ho, ho, ho over and let's get some, sorry about that. I know I accidentally hit that. Let's get some glue dots on the back of this piece randomly. I guess also you could probably use glue. Let's just do that. Let me just use a little bit of glue and I'll use some glue dots. I'm just using little bitty pieces here. Just enough to make it stick. Okay, I think I'm good. We are going to mat this piece of cherry cobbler that says ho, ho, ho. I got glue on my fingers. To this piece of vellum. I'm going to line that up a little bit, give it a little tap. And then let me show you. I know y'all can probably see that from there. Got that on there. And now let's put some glue dots on the back of this so it'll stick to our card. Okay, now this piece is going to go over this section right here. You want to make sure it's kind of going up at an angle a little bit so that you don't cover up the middle of your snowflake, so that we can put, all I have is this one big one and the small one left. I probably put some on wrong, but I'm going to put one in the center, a little baby one in the center of that one. And then a couple of more dimensionals. I'm going to pop that up right here. And that is card number 2. And look at the inside of that envelope. It's got some stars pre-printed on there and that ombre effect going. There's nothing on the front. It's just a regular, but it is kind of like a colorful, it's got a color to it envelope. So there's that one. And of course, you get to make 2 other cards. And then of course there's 2 other envelopes. There's some Instagram notifications popping up on my computer. So yeah, there's card number 2. Cute. So cute. Oh my goodness. It's always interesting to see after the kits come out and the swarm of people, they're like, oh no, I want that kit. All I can say is just subscribe. Okay? Just subscribe. That way you never have to worry about it. And if you see, we always get a sneak peek. Well, we don't actually get to see exactly what we're getting, but we always see a sneak peek of what we're getting the next month. And so, you know, I don't know. I don't know. All right. So this last card uses this particular base, and it is a portrait base. So we're going to be stamping the back this way, made with love. And then as far as our front, it uses this particular die cut. And let me see, I think I should have enough dimensionals for this last card. But if I don't, I'll start using those edges because those are equally usable as well. But yeah, it's always hilarious to see people just losing their minds because they didn't subscribe. So if you're thinking about it, do it sooner than later. Okay? Or you're going to forget. So this piece right here is going to go over the front of the card. Try to center that. There we go. And we're going to be using our last Santa. So pop him out. We're going to be using this banner die cut piece there. And then we need to stamp. Bring this back. We need to stamp Christmas. Okay, so let me ink this up and let me see if I can see exactly where. What is that? Who are you? What are you? Where did he come from? Y'all see that? Y'all probably can't see that. I don't know what that is. It's a little bug. All of a sudden, I saw something moving. Y'all see that? Look, I have a little guest. I have no idea what it is. It's not an ant. It's just a little bitty bug. Let me see if I can get him off of there. Let me move him over there. Put him somewhere else. I think he got off. Okay, he got off. He went. Whew. I was like, what is that? All right. Let's see if I can stamp this right the first time here. Try to ink that up real good because this is one of those solid color stamps that has the wording where you can read it through the I'm not looking straight above me. I might have to stand up for this so I can see exactly where I'm going to be stamping. Give it just a little pressure. Okay, just a little pressure. See, like that. And that is all the stamping that's going to be. So let me close up my early espresso and let's punch this out. Okay. And let's do some assembling. All right, what we got going on first? Let's put our snowflake on. So the big snowflake that I was going to use on the other card actually goes on this card. And let's put him right there. And then let's throw a dimensional on Santa. And we're going to put him kind of sideways like that. And I'm out of dimensionals. So I'm going to be using my edges. Okay. So don't forget, these edges are totally usable. So if you get to a point where all of your dimensionals are gone, use those. These go on the back. No one's going to know that you're using the remnants of your sheet of dimensionals. And it's the same stuff as the inside. It's just shaped a little different. I think it's satisfying once I finish using a sheet. It's also satisfying when I actually start a new sheet too. So, all right. So this piece right here is going to go across the bottom here. Go. And then remember that last sheet that had these little pop outs? You've got Mary. We're going to pull that out. And you do want to be careful when you're pulling these out so you don't rip them. And we're going to put, let me use, you know what? Let me just use my glue. It calls for glue dots, but it's just easier to use some glue kind of here and there. It's just going to hold it down. There we go. So I can pick that up without getting glue on my fingers. All right, and we're going to put that right across. Give it a little tap. And then remember Christmas. I'll just use one in the center since they're long. I'll put Christmas right there along the bottom. And then I'm going to use my last big adhesive back, and I'm going to put that in the center of the snowflake. And that is it. We've got our coordinating envelope. Look at that. Even on the front, there's a small little piece of what you see on the back. So, oh my goodness, these envelopes are like so stinking cute. So your kit comes with enough cards to make all 9 of these cards. So let me see if I can get this all in the same picture. I might have to zoom back out. Let me zoom back out. Zoom back out. I didn't realize I had a zoom feature on my camera, you guys. I started looking around and I'm like, holy moly, I have a zoom feature. I just have to get to my computer to use it, but all right. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get all of these in the same picture, but I'm certainly going to try. Let's see. Envelopes. Let me show at least one envelope. Oh my goodness. Is this not the cutest kit, you guys? Well, it's one of the cutest kits. Like, seriously. So super cute. All right, let me see if I can get this positioned where I can show y'all a little bit of everything. Look at this, you guys. This kit had everything that I needed in order to put these together. And every single month, this is what you get when you subscribe to Paper Pumpkin. Or if you purchase any of our other kits, whether they're stamping kits or non-stamping kits. Here you have 9 cards with coordinating envelopes. Plus, now I have a Stampin' Spot that I can use, keep using over and over and over. I've got an acrylic block that I can continue using over and over and over. And if I want to make more of these cards, or at least, yeah, more of these cards, I can purchase the refill kit when it becomes available. And I already have a stamp set that, you know, the refill kits are always going to be a lot cheaper because the refill kits only include like the consumable pieces. You don't get another Stampin' Spot, another stamp. You know, that's why they're cheaper, because you can reuse what you got from your original kit. But most definitely, if you're looking for an economical way to craft, and you don't have to think about all color coordination, what you're going to do, definitely Paper Pumpkin kits are the way to go. Like everything is already pre-designed for you, pre-die cut. I mean, you can't lose. And so if you're looking for gifts to give this Christmas season, definitely check out subscribing to Paper Pumpkin, or check out our other kits that are available on my online store. And you can get to that link through what you see scrolling across the screen or in the event description, it'll also be there as well. So I hope you all enjoyed today's unboxing. Before I go, let me give you I'm going to give you guys a sneak preview of the next scrapbook layout. So y'all know we are promoting the framed florets collection. This is a collection that only demonstrators can get right now. So that's a benefit of being a demonstrator. I was able to order this a few weeks ago and receive this already. Actually, there's another. I went ahead and got the whole collection, which includes the framed and festive stamp set, but it includes the framed florets stamp, photopolymer stamp, and then I already put my coordinating dies in here. I haven't used them yet, but I've seen a lot of really cute cards made with this. And then also you've got these pinwheel gold adhesive back swirls is what they're called, but you can kind of see the detail of them. They look like little bitty pinwheels is what they look like. And oh my goodness, look at the paper, you guys. It's a full 12 by 12 pack of paper. I'm going to try to fan this out so you can see all 6 pieces. There we go. So this is one side of the paper. And then when we flip it over, we have this side of the paper. And you get 2 sheets of each. Okay. So my sneak peek for you is that this next week, layout number 44, page number 1, is going to be using the framed florets bundle and designer series paper. Well, probably just the designer series paper. I'm going to see how I can. I'm definitely going to be using the dies. I'm definitely going to incorporate the dies. But yeah, so if you are into scrapbooking and you want to see how you can use this particular set of designer series paper and the dies for a scrapbook page layout, I invite you to come back and watch the pre-recorded video that'll post at 10 a.m. on Wednesday morning. That's 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. And so, yeah, so I'm looking forward to playing with that later today and working on the layout that I'm going to show you guys Wednesday morning. So you all have a great day wherever you are. Thank you for joining me this afternoon. I enjoy spending my Sunday afternoons with you guys. It's going to be raining here in San Antonio, hopefully tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to some rain. But be well, stay crafty. Make sure to check on your elderly neighbors. And we will see you all later. Bye, y'all.